Unless we, the cause is gonna get fucked up by this another way. So. Hopefully.
Is actually
yes.
if you want to scope the LT, I can't do it from north. I'm gonna be flying.
Yeah, Raj.
It should be set. I will disconnect.
Okay, Miller's manning the right door gun. The left door gun's unmanned.
I do need a left gun. Yeah.
Would you do that, Wood?
Yep, can do.
And could we get Miller to trade for Shepard on the right gun?
Leroy interest. Go ahead up on 90. If you want to push out ahead and get the stage, like stage off to the west, double check.
It's not that dark.
Well, it will be in a second. It's sunset right now, so.
Cool. Right, left gun armed.
No, he's he was asking if you the negative Nemesis is on him stack on my group, but I can relay through if you need me.
Why does he need stack com? I'm right here.
Because he's pushing out ahead.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Just waiting on Nemesis wheel and
I believe so, yeah.
you believe so, or we are all in?
We are all in.
We are all in, yes, we are all in.
I don't want to be pedantic, but
I'm guessing no test fires for this one?
Yeah, we're in contact, we got bigger problems.
Yeah, but with this light, they will definitely see us coming in, so.
They won't by the time we're there.
Cool.
Yeah, do you want me to just try to take it easy on the cruise so we can burn a little bit of daylight?
Sure, I'm happy with that.
That'd be nice. Correction on super. I'm gonna take a nice easy cruise at like 90 prime per.
I just need us time on target no later than 0830. Or sorry, not 0830, fucking 1830. That's my bad.
1830 heard.
That's a long house cruise.
That's not gonna take it out.
What?
Icarus Legion. Primary looks like it's a no-go due to terrain. Push for secondary.
Copy, push secondary.
I'm going to give you an updated, actually, insert location, I think, for the Lilbert. Actually, we're going to do a full frago to the mountain top.
On it, just asking about it. I'm just waiting for Actual to push the update on the LT.
I'm just trying to stop the fight with the drone.
Right in his hot, by the way.
Copy, right. slow push. We're aiming for time on target no later than 18:30. So we got a little bit of time night cover. If you just maintain standoff west and keep eyes on
Icarus Legion, TLZ Zulu marked about 500 meters southwest of objective Somalia. It's going to be on top of a hill terrain feature. Recommended is that it's going to be each turn at a time on super LZ
Hard, I'm not on that anymore because I reset the radios to the advanced sector. On Icarus, LZ is changing to TLZ Zulu one at a time. There's a map top to the Affirm, we can stage offshore here and you can take a look at this
actual update is we are going to be inserting to the south of the originally marked LZ,
Leroy,
reference
Icarus,
TLZ Zulu.
Copy, be advised, LZ is changed to TLZ Zulu at this time. Recommend you just maintain standoff, keep eyes on the town of Alcalisa.
Project 2 interrogative, are we going to be having a new SPF for that?
2-6 negative. Intent for the actual target is the same. Break. Just the initial insert location needed to change. We should be able to just move down to terrain to our SPF and AP. I was just not able to do any of our primary LZs due to the enemy's position.
2 copies.
Yeah, we're gonna go Zulu one at a time. I'm gonna have you take the lead on the formation, so you can touch it first. You did say it's a single bird at a time, Mark?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Affirm. Go ahead and push past me your discretion. You can. Yeah, 1812, we got a little bit more. Affirm, you can full send it to break Leroy if there's
Yep.
Just for your SA, Castle and the town just north of our objective. You're clear.
Pawn Icarus, you can push your best build. Actually, come about 10 to 15 degrees right. There's a lighthouse that go around. So come like 15 degrees. Yeah, no, not this line of break.
This is 1.
6.
Once we hit the deck, I'm thinking that I'll use that draw to the north of the landing zone break. That should conceal our movement will kill.
Yeah, you're good. Just send it. I have. I'm offsetting the link. We're still behind. Copy, I'm coming up.
6-2.
Still behind.
Well,
Costa is ready.
if I'm on one.
Let's go.
Hey, we're a slope behind where we need to be. Hey, just touch us in. I have got people dismounted. Don't fuck up LZs like that. Of all signs, we'll dismount here. Since we already have people.
When it's on the
2-6, let's make that possible time.
Good on me.
Apologies, I had go.
Yeah, he gave it to you. It's not your fault, it's his. I will slow down so you guys can catch up. One 6, slow your roll a little bit because 2 and 6 are very behind you, so we'll catch up.
One's brought that to a walk.
Picking up. Slow jog.
Icarus has a question if you're fine with him setting down on high site Pride.
I am not fine with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Two 6.
Go ahead.
My original intent was to use the SBF for our approach to our AP, because I'm not sure what the cover is like in this valley to our right. I'm good with whatever, though, if you want to explore down that direction. I'll kind of semi-leave it to your discretion. Over.
Copy, you want me to scout an approach through the valley?
Yeah, don't, like, super scout it. Just hang right a little bit here and tell me if you think you've got enough cover to assault from that direction up the valley, or if we should go up to one's SBF and just peel from there. Over.
Break, 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 break. Legion 1 has 50 meters to our front, 050. Leroy 22 Foxtrot, patrol headed our direction.
1-6, I copy. Headquarters, grab these rocks up here, slow it down, and watch.
As of right now, we have the drop on them.
All call signs, troops in contact. Legion 1, assault towards your SBF. Legion 2, make the best possible time towards your AP. Legion 1, requesting strubs on. Headquarters, strubs on, please.
Hot, you good for them to push in and brawl? One EL and AEL strobes are on.
Headquarters, line on me, pushing down northeast.
One is on the move. A 2-minute delay on cast, bleeding altitude.
Copy, 2-minute delay. We'll probably be on target before they do that, so you can hold them on brawl. Legion 2, requesting strub on for at least one member of your element. 2-6, how's that direction for assault? Over.
Stand by.
I've got eyes on guys already.
Hot, be advised, we've got two squad size contact to our south, getting the road to deal with it.
Thank you. Roger, 2, if you want to peel up, we can go to one's position, we can just peel in closer to the target.
Okay.
Shift left.
2 additional threat that's going on.
Shots fired from the compound, covered here. Legion 6, shots fired from the compound. We're behind defilade. Legion 1, advise me once you can get set at your SBF. Over.
Contact bunker.
Copy. 2-6. 6 is holding position. Want you to bound past us towards the SBF. Blue, if you want to explore front a little bit, take it carefully. Don't expose to the entire compound if you can, but
6-2
kill those if you can
interrogative
find
from
them.
our current position or MDU inbound.
Well, I would be wary to
come
our south.
past
022's not been able to be ID, so he's not brawling yet.
Can we get a skylaze on the nearest position?
Yeah, I can ask him, but he's at
2-6,
full altitude.
caution. There's a potential squad-size contact to our south that Leroy is looking for.
Two copies. We're taking a short stamina break out of our pause and we'll continue with it.
Copy. Legion 1, sit rep.
I have my team on the SBF, the rest are on their way.
Roger 1, let me know when you're all co-located. We do have visible flares to our southwest wood. That's the priority for Cass. I know you're working that. Legion 2, need you to bound past us to Legion 1's position. I can't leave you overextended out there with that contact to our southwest. Take your stamina break at Legion 1.
Copy. 2's moving.
One co-located.
Roger 1, take a mic. 1, be advised, you've got half of 6 that is working contact from our hilltop position right now. Legion 2 is going to be at you in a minute. Legion 2, cut left, go northwest from here. Don't go down that hill. 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 Go northwest and go to Legion 1's position. Stay behind defilade. Don't expose to the compound. in the fucking trees.
He's trying to spot them now.
Okay.
Legion 1, AEL down.
1 roger.
He's in, yeah.
Yeah, visual. 2-6, render medical aid at Legion 1's position first, and then let me know when you're prepared to assault into the target, over.
2 will go.
I got movement, Wood.
Legion 1 will need SARC intervention. Say again, moving where?
I got movement south.
1-2, we're on you. Where's your casualty?
We are internal. The building, my IR strobe is on.
I don't know if it was just my eyes playing with me or not.
What do you want to push it?
Neg, I'm happy with our current position. Just let Leroy work this.
Well, I've dealt with everything I can see. I fortied the right bunker and dealt with the perimeter, so it looks pretty clear.
Interrogative. Legion 1's casualty should be up in 2 mics. Really, everyone 112.
Roger. Would, if they're taking soft spikes or man pad stuff, push them back out to stand off.
I'm pretty sure that was just not gun inside the wire
Roger.
is unmanned at this time.
Okay, headquarters, let's break down to 1's position. This is 6, we're breaking down to 1's position, preparing to assault. Uh, 2-6, if you're alright, we're going to... Oh, disregard. 2-6, go ahead and stand by to peel and commence your assault, over. Headquarters, let's get set on the right side here. McManus, I need smoke lining the compound.
Which way?
Just like go center of the compound. They're going to go to our right to that trench line, so support that movement. To recommend we do a long peel to the right because I want to approach it from the south-southeast once we get in there. Your discretion for how you conduct that movement.
At least smoke screen, so...
2 has no preference.
Copy 2, come to my position and come right. Yeah, so you'll just be coming right down slope from here.
Contact. Nice. 022, engage your last contact. They're clear now.
1 is taking the high ground just southwest of the compound.
Consolidate.
If you can focus south of that, that'd be amazing. These 3 fighting.
Okay, McManus, you good for smoke now?
Southwest side of the building.
I smoke cluster smoke again.
Yeah, go for it. 2-6, move, 15 seconds. And I need a strobe on for you two if you're able.
Costa, get over strobe on.
Okay, 2, move.
Good copy. No eyes.
We can use their smoke now and push the wall for them.
Yep.
Do you want to you red push down, blue stay?
Ooh, contact rear right. Shift right. Reposition Leroy to deal with up above us. Legion 6, troops in contact to the southwest.
Immediate fires, guns.
Legion 2, continue your movement. Headquarters, line, pushing up southwest on McManus. Headquarters, everybody strobe on right now. Strobe on. Advise Leroy we're pushing the contact.
We are all strobe on.
Shots right. Shots right. Shots right. Wood, I need Cass, Legion 6-1 Charlie. Heart's injured. Is that McManus? McManus, you up?
They're down to our right. It's all of the west.
Yeah, it's close right. Legion 1, I need you to maneuver on this contact. Legion 6-1 Charlie. To our south-southwest. Row, are you up?
Copy, Legion 6-1 Charlie on the move.
I think McManus is down to our left.
I got me. I can move him in a second.
What you got for right now?
Copy.
Fuck. He's got pretty severe bleeding. Would keep me covered.
Yeah, doing it.
One approaching 6-1 Charlie.
1 Roger, thing like.
I'm up.
Hey, welcome back. That's a good sign.
Double frag to the face.
Yeah, I've got tourniquets on all your limbs. McManus is back up. Row, if you have a second, come stick McManus and I with some fucking combat pain meds.
Interrogative, do you want us to...
I am
Yep,
like,
copy. I can move now if you need me to.
2, send again
I
over.
can't see shit.
want us to breach the wall or wait for you?
Prep your breaches and stand by.
How'd that fucking get on us?
I don't know. 1,
your
you're
ref.
good. Go ahead and break back to your SBF.
I'm in like immense pain. I can't see shit.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Just give 1 to each of us so that we're combat effective as a force, and then you can work on McManus.
Yep. Cat going into you.
Okay.
Your cat, you're on Deadstrom.
Was that audible?
Okay.
That sounded audible up the hill still.
Hey, I can't give any to I need to fix them up first.
Yeah, go for it. Wood, we've got potential audible up the hill to our southeast.
Took a 40. I went down. I'm conscious again. I have not assessed my team. My multiple
Be
casualties.
advised, my immediate stuff again.
2, Roger.
Yeah, I think he might be working on.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, priority for Leroy is our south. We can deal with everything else.
I got you cover in front of me here.
Yeah, he is executing targets.
That sounds
6-2,
fucking
my
close.
SARC and cross down out of mass guys.
Legion 1 needs you to push to Legion 2's position. Headquarters, we have to bail.
Oh, the mouse has got a fucking thing on the weapon.
What thing? Okay. Chemo
One
or
will
pneumo?
come.
Unsure right now. I'll just fix it pneumo, just seeing if there's anything else.
Okay.
I think it's tension.
1, be advised, 6 is combat ineffective due to medical. We are unable to respond. Need you to save 2's life.
What is it?
Okay, he's got to fix the tension.
And 1, sit rep when you're able for my anxiety.
Legion 1, 2 IC stepping up. 1 is down.
For fuck's
Continuing my movements to
1, 6. What is dropping people there?
Six, 1 standby.
Would trade me.
6-1, it was just a gunshot wound.
1, Roger. 2, 6. Sit rep from you.
Leroy has reports of enemy walking on friendly bodies in the trench to the southeast.
6-1, need a Coleman.
You're going to have to get your corpsman from 2. 6 is indisposed. We're going to come to you as soon as you can. Re-clear the trenches, 1, when you get down there. Row, I need to move and collect at a CCP when able.
Okay.
Be advised, enemy appears to have looted friendly. Double check when you're walking up on 1's or 2's position one.
Yeah, that's probably that engaging.
2, 6, sit rep.
I think they're all down.
1, reference my lasso.
Row, I need to
location
fucking
of
go.
looted
What do you need?
person.
I'm carrying my mouse on my back right now. His lungs inflated normally, just not getting his SPO2 up.
It's looting right now.
I don't think so, but there is a guy with looted friendly gear.
Okay, let's go.
Well, I see a fucking guy. Should I shoot him?
Hold fire until you can fucking PID. Talk to him. Communicate. We can talk to each other. Shout at him. 1-6, where is your casualty? Right.
Powder's still down, and I think Weber's down as well.
What the fuck is this shit show?
Powder took a shot to the southeast.
Okay. Start working this. Somebody with me.
I'm with you. Oh yeah, send it. Northwest side, I believe not.
Wood, plate me rear. I've got 3 of them here.
Good copy.
Also side behind potential contact wearing friendly gear coming around the west side.
Okay, I've got Frost KIA, Shepherd.
Good copy.
Row, this is bad up here. We got to get him back. I need a gun up here. Send a gun up to me.
I'm with you. I can do something.
I can't give anyone to you. But fuck it, hang on.
Get bleeding semi-stopped and then let's fucking pick him up and go.
I'm sending tokens to you.
Get your gun up. Give me security to the north for there, for right now, Tobin. I've got Shepard. He's lost a lot of blood. I don't know beyond that.
Hey, I need you CPR on the mouse.
If he's in cardiac arrest, then we have to fucking...
He's cardiac arrest.
Would establish a very tight bail and have them start dropping shit around us. Get everybody who's over there back to the CCP now.
Good copy, doing.
Fluids to the ship.
Collapse on Weber.
Wood, I will also need a Kazabac.
Are you CPRing?
I am CPRing McManus.
Copy. BB, I want him. I'm just trying to get his SPO2 up, and I'll give him cat. You can knock out Effie, and then you can something do something.
I'm awake.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Security West.
Hey Powder, can you check on the ship as well when you get a chance? Yep.
Powder, trade me for CPR. I need to go deal with this, actually. Do CPR on McManus.
Yeah.
You can't fucking...
Yeah, very tight bail southeast. You're good for guns, close.
Okay, start doing treatment there. We have 2 unaccounted or 1 unaccounted for. Topin with me. Plate me on the left there.
I have a Cadillac on standby.
I see another one of our guys right here.
I'll pick this one up. Who do you have?
I don't know who that is.
Walk up to him.
It's Casa.
Okay, pick up his body and let's move him back. Okay, pull him back. Row, I have 2 KIAs that are over here. Just put the KIA over here.
It's also going to be body extract.
Okay, what do you need from me now?
Check McManus.
Say again, McManus? He's got a heart rate?
Yeah, I see his heart rate good. Can you now do CPR on whoever's behind the ship behind me, whoever it is?
Yes, ship behind you.
I'm just trying to get McManus' pulse
great.
up.
Can an LZ Soul...
He had a heart rate.
Sorry, not pulse, SPO2 behind me.
Yeah, right.
Powder, how's Weber?
Severely collapsed.
Negative.
I don't have an info.
Tell me when you need it. I can have
Frost
it in
is
1 mic.
dead behind us over here if you can grab shit off of his stuff.
Well, scratch that, it's 2.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not ready for him yet. Ro, do you hear what I said?
Where am I needed? Where am I needed? My fucked up vision.
Don't run anywhere, McManus. You're cardiac arrest. You're gonna have to get Kazovac. Just pull security.
Checking.
You heard Frost has kit back there, right?
Yeah. I'm looking for his shit. Where the fuck is he? Where is Frost? McManus is down.
Open.
Yeah, pick up.
Hey,
What kind of angle you got over there?
Hey, who?
Watching northeast.
Right.
Kind of the only angle I can do.
Who dropped? There should be another body over there. Somebody dropped one.
See something, Dobby?
oh, I've only got 2 over here. That I can see.
No, I'm not. We're not.
I think I may have lost Shepard.
Nice again. He's got pulse. His SP is so low.
Bro.
Yep.
I think I've lost Shep.
Okay.
I need you to confirm that for me, though.
I need you over here. Perform CPR on... Wait, actually, stand by.
Yeah, stop CPR. I'm gonna take that time off him.
Okay, start CPR.
This is going to be a full mission abort, Wood.
Yeah, copy. Leroy, I need transmit for super Arma. It's going to be full mission abort. I need a full team pickup. LZ Soul, my command.
Hard, can you do me a favour? I need an IV to balance when he wakes up. I can give him aspirin.
Yeah.
I'm BBMing him right now to keep his SO2 safe.
Okay. IV going in.
Thank you. Then if you can just check my list to my left, CPR.
This is Weber, severe collapse and pulse.
And you're holding airway?
I am.
Okay. I need to find our last fucking KIA here. Wood. One, are you all accounted for?
One is all accounted for. We're right. This is the bundle right here.
Okay.
Yeah, Weber's the last guy down.
Okay, Topin, we need to find where the fuck Frost ended up.
Okay.
So, stick with me. Ah, this is Frost. So they did steal shit off of Frost's body. Okay, moving. Hey, all call signs, I can confirm they stole shit off of Frost's body. Assume our radios and everything else are compromised at the moment.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, I need CPR on the balance again.
Wood, can you get ISR to see anybody who is wearing shit like us that's not at this position?
I think I know where it is. I'll double check. You're on Nemesis. Interrupted. Where was the final position of that guy wearing stolen equipment?
I need CPR on the balance.
Well, once we see.
CPR on McManus.
Thank you. I can say it, which is
It's northeast side compound, larger building, the single story.
Roger.
Medical suction required.
Okay, good copy.
Do you have bags?
No, nothing.
If you can see him, get him.
Would prepare to break down with Ro and Ro. You just need management for this right now, right?
Say again.
You just need these guys maintain CPR, right? You don't need to be here for the moment.
Brendan's going to be pushing that position after your strike.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to go get frost shit and come back and fix these guys with that, yeah? They're killing the guy right now who's wearing his gear. Okay, so you take you and Wood and go around the corner here and don't die, okay? Topin, I'm going to flip you over to the west side.
Okay.
Topin?
I hear you.
Yeah, left side, grab that rock over there. McManus just died.
Whoever is clinging on.
You guys got it or no?
Wait.
2, 3, 4, 5. Is he?
As far as I can tell.
I don't think so.
Because it flopped.
He's on severe cyanosis. I don't see something.
Yeah, we were able to find man-range US equipment.
Well, bring it back, but it's a moot point. Everybody that we have here is KIA.
Good copy.
We continue till Roe makes the official call.
Yeah.
We're covering equipment now. It also appears that this was the HQ location. I've got a ring.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, do they still have heavy contact? While we're here, we might as well action this out. I have a fucking element of dudes, even though the bulk of our force is KIA. Ro, I need you back here to just confirm, and then we're gonna just action this. Okay, I'm pretty sure Weber is stroked.
We also appear to have 2 IDAP personnel dead.
Copy. I mean, we can take them with us as well.
Yeah, stop CPR when that gets through.
Yeah, I suppose, with body bags.
Okay.
Dobby, stop CPR, and then maintain security to the east. Keep this wall hugged here.
Okay, everybody who's here, frequency change to 1-2. Congratulations, you're now headquarters. Topin, frequency change 1-2. Don't body bag people yet.
1-2.
Okay,
Wood, where are you at?
I'm still in the northeast building. I didn't leave.
The fuck?
Copy. Everybody who's on me, push northeast. Topin, move northeast to the main entrance.
bit fun to get in here, but you just jump in.
Okay, that's fine.
Just treat it as you're attached to 6.
Okay.
Yeah,
One, let's call you blue team. Original headquarters is going to be red team. Blue team, I need you to sweep south end of the compound.
They give you south end.
Is this all clear in here?
Yeah. We're full clear.
Okay. 2 IDAP. Guns, weapons.
Good copy. If you can PID, he's not one of us. Single contact to the east, 200 meters hot.
Raj.
Dealing with it. Did you pull all the sensitive equipment, right?
What's it called?
Okay.
The US
Grab.
equipment. I'm just grabbing, moving them out of the way a little bit.
Yeah, grab sensitive equipment. I really don't really have any space.
I mean, it might be easier to just take the body with us.
Got weapons cache here on us.
Copy weapons cache.
Sure. Yeah, we could do that, hot.
I have space for everything in my bag anyway. I can just take it.
Okay, that's fine. That's my preference if you can do that.
Okay,
Like,
good
we'll
copy.
be
Thank
kinda
you.
heavy, but that's whatever.
Yeah.
We're good for
South side
anything.
clear.
No
Moving.
contacts.
North side is beginning clearance
Right.
past the headquarters building.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
White one hot.
Like 2 seconds away from go beam.
Wood with me then.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Looks good.
Let's get some security out west here. Stay in the compound, but get eyes out towards the left.
Can I get in this tower?
Don't get up in the high places. They're in here. Okay, red team, SSE, anything sensitive? Blue, where's this weapons cache at?
They're at
This?
157 to your left.
Not here, but
The
looks like
open-
there's some stuff, but over here.
Yeah, the open tin
Oh, I
building.
see it. Okay, red, we're gonna take the IDAP personnel as well.
What's ETA till pickup?
Whenever we're ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, they're asking for an ETA. I mean, should I just give them full?
Less than 5, finishing up.
Good copy.
All call signs, fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
Hole.
I'll be advised, we found someone with a pivot when he has a bariatric, don't take.
Yeah, take a picture of him. Picture?
Yeah. Yeah, Ro, can somebody just drag him so I can see his face? Oh. Oh, this guy's got MARP out on, but I think that's just coincidence. Yeah, got him. Got like a million pictures of his face. Ugly mug.
Take his body with us. If we're doing all of them, we might as well do fucking all of them. Sorry.
Safety shot.
Cool.
Good copy.
Blue team, stand by to break it down back to the CCP. Okay, let's move to where the rest of the bodies are.
Exterior southeast time now.
Blue, go ahead and move back to the CCP. We've got everything we need from there, right?
I believe so, yeah. Do you want me to push now then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Euro 22 Nemesis, push for LZ Sol. The LZ is going to be LZ Sol. It's literally to our southeast here.
Yeah.
I will need both birds actually. So yeah.
Am I body bagging them or no?
Yes. Where did Frost go again? He was not wearing kit.
If we're body bagging them, we might need to wait a sec. It takes like 10 seconds per body bag.
Okay, that's fine. Does anybody see fucking Frost? He was a dude.
I got him right here. He's underneath
Oh,
this
I see.
idea.
I see. Thank you.
By the way, switch to an IR chem light. Is Weber? Is Weber still alive? No, he's dead. Okay.
I'm taking the body bags off of.
Yeah, free for fires. Two vehicles approaching compound west.
Fuck's sake. Blue team, need you to push back to your previous SBF position west.
One of these IDAP guys is dead.
Isn't dead?
Isn't dead, no.
Okay.
Working it. Working it. I'm gonna need CPR anyway.
We're not going to be able to, Ro.
I'll try my best then. No,
Prioritize on our guys if we don't have enough fucking bags.
Be advised. Friendly forces on SBF Dragon, but free for fires, just keep in mind.
Blue troops in
Oh,
contact.
hey! Yeah, Jink, southeast.
Just got one target or something up on us.
He's autoing in. That sounds like an auto.
022 advised.
Blue team, break contact.
Break contact, get down.
Yeah, almost certainly an auto.
Blue, disregard my last. Need you to hold that position. Red team, push over there as well.
Good copy. E&E north, our position, ASAP. Disregard, oh, wave off. All transport, wave off. I had to wave them off. I can't get them in with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Holy fucking shit.
Surrounded.
Blue team, peel back to the CCP. Okay, if we can hold this for a second, I can schwack it with fucking Rook. Give me exterior security. Powder, you have tactical control. Get us back here.
All of our guys are body back.
Okay.
Going back.
I've got reports that this is shield.
We've got an initial garrison coming in.
In here. I'm not... The cloud cover's too thick. I can't get it with the fucking drone.
Okay, fuck.
Can you get them... Can you get them in through this fucking valley here to at least get the fucking KIA out so we can E&E?
Yeah, super break. If you can come in from my southeast, there is a valley. You should be able to keep low. You need to stay very low and in
myself and Tobin
LZ
on
Salt.
the north side of this compound.
Copy. Ro, how are we on the remaining casualties?
He's back up.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pushing both aircraft. Pawn is bingo, so it's now or never.
Okay, all call signs. We're pulling the body bags out. Gonna need people on security and dragging.
Going to be extended on the deck. Loads of body bags to load up.
Pulling back to the CCP.
Super.
Recommend you
My lace.
hold as external security until we're ready to go.
Try and get it as close to me as possible.
Okay, this is the last dude who's getting bagged right now. Drag.
Don't die. Keep them.
Wallace, you have your crash site marked?
Yeah, good.
Bad copy, send again.
Who was troops in contact to
Can
the
you load
west,
this?
close, there.
Yeah, I'll load it.
Incredible.
That's broken.
That Ares, if you could fix the rotor on that, that is complete and utter Arma. Keep loading.
I'm loading it. Just keep loading the body bags.
Looks like
You may have to restart, Brewski.
I'm sorry.
Actually, you might not. Never mind. It's just the rotor. Hold what you got. It'll spool back up.
Then that never happened.
Yep.
multiple flares in the air.
Is Pawn in? What if he's
Negative.
fuel?
Blue team, break back.
This body bag can't be loaded, I think.
Okay, then we do need the little bird. We do need the little bird.
Yeah, I'm pushing it, I'm pushing it.
Okay, Wallace, get on here. Stand by to lift super. Lift super.
Super lift.
Just make sure they're
Make sure you stay
outbound.
low, obviously. Southeast, obviously, outbound.
How long for pawn?
Well, I thought he was. I think like 1 minute. 1 minute. I know. I thought he was.
Row,
in,
start
so.
just start dragging that.
Coming from the west, most of them taken care of.
Just back, as far as we can walk to.
I blues with you.
Okay, just keep security out west. We're just gonna back up as slowly as we fucking can here.
Yep. Alright, let's open guns up, walk backwards. No, we're just gonna do security. Actually, let's push up this rock, yeah.
Row, if you can go southeast at all.
Yeah. You want to go into this little valley thing? So
Yes.
We'll try and go.
Yes.
Yeah. What, this thing just behind us?
Yeah.
Good copy, stay low. My IR laser will be on. I'm getting him literally here, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I went to stop one.
Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Sure. Okay, he's in now. Holy fuck, that is a bad approach.
Everybody who's remaining, stand by to move the bird. How many of us all that? 76. Field and bird, move.
Leroy 2-2 is going to need looking out when we get to the carrier.
Nemesis on.
Say again?
Do we know the extent of his injuries? Anything you can just brief me with before you get there?
Yeah, I'll ask him.
Leroy 2-2 Nemesis, what is your injury? Good copy, are you having trouble breathing?
Potential pneumo.
Advise him to put a chest seal on.
Okay, good copy, you were trying to flex chest seal, yeah? Say again. Okay, good copy. Is so away. Okay, good copy.
Potential pneumo. Had trouble breathing initially, no longer having trouble breathing.
Copy, so chest seal.
Yeah, I think he applied a chest seal and worked, but hey ho, he's asking for a checkup.
Yeah, copy, no problem.
Hey, Murdoch.
Yes.
How are you on fuel?
14, so I got 14 minutes.
Okay. Do you want to just push direct for the ARG from here?
Yeah, I just hit
Yeah, I'm happy with how far out you've gone, but from here I'm good with a direct push, given fuel.
Oh, if cloud cover isn't too bad, could you try and see the AA piece?
I'll look again. I don't have high hopes that it's got better.
Okay, good copy. Because I had reports that it was a shilker, and I mean, obviously, we'll talk about that in a minute, but obviously that has connotations.
Sorry, say again last. Yeah, good copy. Apollo will give him a once-over when we get on the deck.
I've got a ZSU technical.
Alright, good copy. I suspected as much, but, you know, when you get reports of something like that.
Yeah, for Icarus, Legion 1-0. Would you have Icarus?
Yeah, but he's literally in front of you.
I don't have him. I think he's signed off 1-0 for SATCOM.
Oh,
Okay, like I say, he's there in front of you.
Oh.
Alright, I'm starting for just a second.
Yeah.
Off to the side. I don't think you want to have a pull aside with Shepard. He is, I would say, extremely, like 1,000 out of 10, inflamed, being double fragged by Zeus, and then Zeus basically telling him that he fragged them when they were trying to stack a breach.
Alright, all of one,
I don't know what they're supposed to
aside.
do during that situation, but he's pissed that he's wasted this much of an op, and then it's like, you know, just to get double fragged, and there's nothing he could have done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was double fragged too, but I mean, like, I'm a little steamed why Aviation didn't warn us ahead of time with a Rook asset, with a Leroy asset.
Yeah. No, I agree. Let's...
So, I don't know. He took it up to me to bring it to you. I don't know where you wanted to meet. I tried having people come up here, but I don't know where they are.
No, there's an actual briefing room.
Briefing room, probably.
Going off after that.
Oh, do we have everybody
Noir.
up here?
Oh God.
Oh, it's
Did he
black
not
in
close
here.
the door? Did it?
Noir.
Okay, so,
Speak up, Hart.
Speak up.
yeah, what the fuck? I guess, what happened? How did we end up like that?
That's a good question.
I mean, I think I have a degree of understanding of what happened.
Yeah, go for it.
So I think we had a force flank us from the south through the valley that we skated out. And then apparently, instead of opening up on us with direct fire, decided to start the engagement by just throwing frag grenades and element wiping us 2 times. So we weren't really taking that much direct fire. It was just repeated frag grenades until we stopped waking up, basically. And that's what I have to say from Two's perspective.
Is that the AI just chucking frags, or is that...
Not from what I was told.
Okay. 1.
Yeah, 1 responded to 2 being down. We got to about outside here where this bunker is and whatnot. There seemed to be a very well-trained guy somewhere out here in this forest. Started cracking shots, and I saw multiple people take I found this out after looking at people's wounds. A lot of headshots with an instant severe collapse on at least 3 people, myself included. Weber was also one of them, and I believe forgot who the other one was. So that definitely added to the confusion. By that point, I believe 6, you also had a severe casualty. Once we got to this point, that's about, actually, I'll just stop rambling. That's about as far as my understanding there. It was pure chaos after that.
I would add in that after frag grenading 2 into unconsciousness, the same person took gear off of one of our members and then used that to kill people from 1 that came to try to help us out.
Okay.
So it was
in a very quick succession.
So we've got John Rambo over here on the enemy defensive.
Yeah.
Okay. Aviation.
Initial LZ was my fault for the second bird.
Yeah, so...
I'll own that. That was just me fucking up and not reading terrain and adjusting to the adjusted LZ.
Yep, so wrong LZ, and then after that we had a squad plus of enemy forces that materialized somewhere in the hills there. And that skated through the security cordon of you guys, and that initially caused the problems with 6 because we got heavily contacted to our rear and had to respond to that while 2 was pushing the compound.
Paulus, do you want to comment on that? You were the primary overhead by that time.
Yeah. So I was obviously
Speak up.
in the context.
Speak up. Yeah.
I think that's just me being too target focused on something that I was already tracking. There was a patrol running into 1, and I was trying to keep that marker updated as best as possible. So they weren't like unaware of that. I came out of it probably 2-3 minutes afterwards. I go double check my footage after this, but and then suddenly I see 3 fire teams probably 300 meters south of you. Marked them up as soon as I did, and then got called into brawl. Lost sight of them and didn't pick them up again until they were pretty much halfway up that southeastern draw here.
Mm-hmm.
And we had limited eyes. And we had limited eyes from out to sea of anything on the eastern face, which is what most of those kind of were relative. And obviously, I couldn't use Rook because I was in the seat of the section.
Yep, understood. Okay. Question for Ares then, or a series of questions, I guess. This squad of dudes that appeared in the mountains, where did that come from? Because as far as I was aware, we didn't take any fire on insert. None of our ISR passes had seen anything in this area. Squad of dudes being there seems like something rather important. Was that something that was already pre-placed down, or was that something that was added in after our insert, or like where did those guys come from?
They came from Alcuisa.
Okay, I just flanked us
They
around.
heard the helicopters. I sent a squad and a bit, I think like 12 or so guys, to go look. That's where there were some flares out there. They were tracked. Leader 22 Hotel, Leader 22 India, Leader 22 Juliet.
Mm-hmm. So that's their west to east move.
Yeah, and there were some smaller engagements around Leader 22 Foxtrot.
Okay.
That came up on 1 Weber's element while they were waiting there. But when was it 2 that moved in on the backside of the thing there? The guys that were initially up here, of course, heard the shooting, started moving down. Most of them went through the draw here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the draw here, or a little valley here. And by that point, 2 had finished clearing the trenches around here and stacked up here. By the point they came up, I walked up. I took control of one of them, walked up, looked at them. They were just stacked there. I waited for what I thought was an appropriate amount of time before I took cover and chucked a frag.
And that was
apparently
from
that
the guys
frag was
from this direction?
They were the guys that came down through the valley. Most of them, about 2/3 of that was actually wiped out by aviation on the way down through the valley.
Yep.
So there was only about 1 fire team that actually made it through.
Yeah. No, I mean...
as for the really accurate man out in the forest, I cannot speak to that. I never saw that.
Fair enough. From the S2 perspective, I will say that all of that sounds completely reasonable and justified. From a ground force perspective, this shit sucks to lose this badly. What it sounds like to me is that's a security failure here because our SBF elements didn't catch that unit moving up to your southeast because we were otherwise occupied with the contact that hit us to the rear. It's a security failure on the stack because the stack wasn't holding outbound security. Otherwise, and if you were, you would have been able to spot somebody to your rear like that. That's an inherent risk of stacking up an entire force with a single direction of facing. And yeah, so lack of security from the stacked element, lack of security from the supporting element, and then lack of security from aviation. So just all of that, in my understanding, seems to have just cascaded and produced one of the most casualty-inducing, certainly one of the worst performing operations in recent history. So, Staff Sergeant Powder?
I guess it's also a question, but chronologically, does this also line up with when you had 1 push to Legion 6-1 Charlie?
Yeah, it does.
Gotcha. So that broke down
Yep, and
Maybe
yeah, that was my call, and that, yeah.
Part time sensitive. Do you want me to have Rook drop a Hellfire on Leroy's helicopter?
Negative. I think we pause time at this point. I think we're gonna roll out another MSOT to go unfuck that
Cover.
situation.
Okay.
I did locate, there was just also for debriefing points, on the outbound flight, I did locate through the cloud cover the, I believe it's Hostile Mark 6 is roughly accurate. It was a ZSU technical that rolled up on there, and Rook is in a position to rifle a Hellfire on that, which I assume we're going to do at the outset of the next team's op. Yeah, I would like medical on that, because that's the other component of that, is we had a number of casualties, and to my understanding, we didn't manage to save a single one, which is again across the board some of the worst performance that we've had.
So yeah, so the only casualty that was saved from the who was initially unconscious was Powder. All the rest of them, McManus, he was initially conscious and then unconscious again, pretty much before I could intervene in anything. His SpO2 was just dropping, no thoracic injuries, no breathing difficulties. It was just dropping, it wouldn't stabilize. Then
you had given atropine by that point?
At that point, no. At that point, so chronologically for McManus, he was awake. Sorry, he was unconscious. Then we did the on top of the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Then we moved him down to the CCP. Then I managed to stabilize his SpO2, get him conscious again, and then just as I got him conscious again, he then went unconscious, and back into cardiac arrest. It essentially was there was nothing the atropine would have done in that situation, because he wasn't in cardiac arrest from the outset. So it's not the reason that he went back into unconsciousness. That's solely SpO2 related. I believe it was that's a complication from his tension pneumothorax, but I'm not entirely sure if that's true. But I do know that they require some form of higher treatment, so that's kind of where I'm going with that. If you remember back to Hades with Olivine, he had a similar issue where his SpO2 just wouldn't stabilize. So I think that's where that happened.
Okay.
Additionally, with the other what it boiled down to with the other KIAs was just running out of equipment. I didn't have enough equipment on hand to be able to sustain those casualties, mainly because they were obstructed, and I had no more suction bags. Pretty much every casualty that I came across, the only person whose airway I didn't ever have to use a suction bag on, I'm pretty sure, or maybe one, was McManus's, because I was catching it every time. Every other airway I had to use a suction bag on. I only have 4 of those suction bags. I can't sustain that. That's if those airways aren't, if those obstructed airways aren't being caught quick enough as a single SARC, there's just nothing I can do in that situation. Yeah,
it sounds like the airway obstructions or the airway collapses more were coming from the head injuries.
Sure, yeah. I mean, airway collapses but airway collapses can be dealt with a head tilt chin lift. The second an airway obstruction gets past slightly obstructed, I can't head turn that.
Right, and that was the problem that we were running into with.
Yes, exactly that. Yeah, because I didn't have enough suction bags. That's
question as well. We were down a SARC tonight. Did we compensate for the loss of equipment that we would have had by bringing extra for the other 2 SARCs, or do we roll out just as standard?
To my knowledge, that's never been a thing we've done before to compensate for equipment. But
I think
that's something that we can do.
That's my biggest takeaway from that is we did not have the equipment necessary to deal with that. So knowing that we're going to be down care providers, I think we need to up to 24-hour bags for the SARCs that we do have in those instances, and consider if we're down, say, 2 SARCs, farming out some of your extra kit that we would have to maintain the overall number of supplies to just other members of the team, so that we don't run into that scenario again.
Okay. Yep, I'm happy with that, but just to be clear, the reason I didn't do that is because that's never something.
No, I'm aware. That's why I just wanted to confirm. But that's one of my biggest takeaways for improving the medical thing, so we don't have a scenario like that again.
Yep, absolutely, and I'm on board with that suggestion as well. So I'll make sure to consider that next time we roll out with one less or two less or whatever.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
But yeah. Well, I mean, all I can say, I apologize. I wish I could have done more with what I had, but I just couldn't, and I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Like I said.
Also with fucking Frost's shit being just stolen from him, like
yeah.
Yeah, but
I do have a question about the train of thought from S2 on doing that. That seems like an interesting choice that I don't know if I fully understand.
It's a militiaman finds some interesting looking gear, really.
No, okay, that's fair enough then.
He took the plate carrier, the helmet, the night vision, the fancy gun.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I can't fucking argue with that.
To be clear, I also have no issue with it. It was just one of those things where out of everyone you chose, out of everyone this militiaman chose to steal, he stole the guy with the medical equipment.
That still cost us ammo as well.
Okay.
Open to the floor. I would break it down, but I think it's relevant for something that was this catastrophic to just debrief it open air here. Obviously, this shit sucked. This isn't what we all prefer to do, but it does come with the territory if we're not having missions that are tailor-made to us. If it is a legitimate enemy that is legitimately trying to kill us and we allow minor gaps to appear like that, it can catastrophically fail, and that's part of the gig of us trying to be cool and actually requiring skill to do that is sometimes if we fuck up majorly, and we pay the consequences for that. Yeah, so open to the floor, comments, questions, concerns. Does anybody have any lingering stuff they want to cover? Frustration, confusion? Let's just fucking open air it now so that we don't have any problems going forward. We'll start with Ray.
Yeah, so when one initially got contacted, when they had to engage the patrol that rolled up on them, in hindsight, would that have been a good point to maybe, considering that 6 and 2 were further back from 1 initially, would there have maybe been a point of like holding for a sec? I don't know. Just at that initial point, like, you know, when they get contacted, would we do the exact same thing again?
Yes.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I have no reason to change anything about how that went.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were actually held there already for about up to a minute and a half at that point, and they were just approaching us, and then we were laying down, and then they reacted to something. I don't know if it was us.
Could have been us. We were close enough and we were talking, so it's plausible that it was us.
Once they saw that like aggressive movement begin, that's just when we started shooting.
Yeah, and I have no issue with you guys getting the jump on them or running any of that.
To be clear, I also don't either. It was just more of a question on going back and doing it again if there would be a different tactical choice, but no, that's fine.
Sure. Wood?
I just want to own up for a poor call that I know I made. That definitely didn't help the situation. I pushed Leroy down to brawl instead of him having him stand off engage those 3 fire teams to the south. In hindsight, that would have been better because what I didn't know was that Leroy was at altitude, so his brawl would be delayed. And I should have. First off, even if he wasn't at altitude and his brawl would be delayed, I feel like in that situation I should have let him PID militia and engage those fire teams early at standoff, probably with Novembers or whatever, to just get them gone. In hindsight, that would have been way better and would have probably stopped a lot of the fuckery tonight. So yeah, just wanted to own up to that as well.
Appreciate it. It's a good note. I think to that as well, in terms of improving command and control between air to ground, we're pretty lazy with advising altitude to JTACs, either at check-in or at notable intervals. And because that was another linchpin failure from tonight, I think that's a major takeaway that needs to change going forward, is for Air Mission Commander, JTAC, and air assets on initial check-in, and then when you do something notable that changes that, you need to advise the JTAC of your altitude so that that can be factored into decisions like that, I think. Everybody good with that?
I have a question.
Related to that?
No, just an aviation question when you're done with.
Okay, well, I'll get to you. Questions from aviation? Everybody good with that? Aviation, Brewski, Wood?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, no
Brewski,
issues.
you there? Brewski not there.
Ask me the question one more time. I just got back. Hi.
We had a linchpin failure with lack of awareness for altitude for Aviator to JTAC. So, and we're pretty lax with that normally. So on check-in and at notable changes to altitude for aircraft and for Air Mission Commander, I think the JTAC needs to be advised of that going forward, so that can factor into their
because of
decision
the
making.
time that it takes to come down from altitude.
Yeah.
Is that what you're? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So if you have somebody who's on the deck or somebody who changes altitude, so it should be at check-in and then at notable changes, that should be advised to the JTAC.
Okay. Heard. Yes, I agree.
Cool.
Not really a thing that we've dealt with much. Well,
yeah, so, but again, like, because
it
it resulted in the deaths of, like, 6 operators or something, that's, you know. Okay, Powder?
Yeah, and this is 100% hindsight 2020, and it's still very fresh in my mind, and it's actually been changing the past 1 minute. But anyways, it does feel like we definitely lost our violence of action at one point, and probably tried to maintain it with either speed or something, and I kind of started to feel like how you've put me through some like forest fights where we get beyond 180 degrees of the enemy, and it kind of feels like it happened in this case. And I guess there's a follow-up question to it of, if we were to look at how this went down and we had the wherewithal to kind of catch that happening in a moment, what could we have done to sort of mitigate or take control of the situation again?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the biggest ultimate failure is pulling a support by fire, a necessary support by fire position off of an assault while an assault is ongoing. So, and right. I was gambling, and that gamble clearly didn't pay off. That 2 would be able to handle the initial assault on their own without Overwatch, and that calculus was clearly just empirically wrong. So that's first and foremost what needed to occur. I think if we were, I mean, it's hard because 6 was mostly combat ineffective due to injuries, and also had our contact that was on a piece of elevation from us. But we did have aviation that was working that at that point, and we were loosely out of contact by that point. So I think my biggest takeaway from that is, if I have support and the plan requires an SBF for an assault, that is not optional. I can't flex that position anywhere until that assaulting element is safely contained inside of their objective.
Right. Or maybe if you do need to break off an element,
do it as a buddy
hold
team
the
or
assault.
something. Yeah, or hold
either
the assault.
that or hold the assault
well,
element.
the problem was that the assault had already committed. Like, the assault was already underway simultaneous with 6 getting troops in contact there. So I didn't have the option to. I suppose the other option would be to pull the assault back. And maybe I should consider that. I just don't like that on initial brush pass.
Right. I guess maybe a buddy team, or
I think that's the way to do it. Rather than breaking down the whole SBF, just ask you to send a buddy team over, just because we didn't need that many guns. Like, we could have won that with a fire team. It's just that we were, fucking in pain and, unconscious and shit. So, yeah. McManus?
I just have, I wanted to get an update on how the Rook rule works with aviators. Is it just stuck to Brewski, or is it other aviators could also commandeer to use it?
They could. The problem we had tonight is it doesn't work when the operator of Rook is in 60.
Yeah, I'm just wondering the principle about it. Like, if other aviators are allowed to use it, aka someone like in Pawn who's just sitting and waiting around, could be sitting on Rook.
I mean, he was pretty actively back and forth refueling.
Yeah, I'm just asking, like, hypothetically, like if
hypothetically, yes, it could. It also could have been bumped to ground, and I did take it at a couple points during there. But the other issue that we had was actually the cloud coverage, because for a good chunk of it, Rook is behind cloud cover, and then there was a bit where it would come out to sort of the west where I'd be able to see.
I can tell you, the cloud ceiling is at about 3,000. So.
No, you're good. I'm just asking, just if ever in the future, if it's just like a Brewski tool, or if it's like.
Just ask.
Yeah, no, it can be dished out, but it is his authority basically to do with what he wants. Shepard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I talked to my element members, and 2 of my guys did confirm that they were watching out and holding security. So I don't know if the approach angle was obstructed, maybe partially by the trench or something, based on our position. But I want to make clear that we did have security out. We were not just staring at a wall.
Yeah. Okay.
Additional, maybe I just didn't hear every single comm thing, but I wasn't aware that we had our SPF completely pulled as well. Additional, it was my understanding that you wanted us to move to the assault point, and then 6 was going to move to us to assault together.
Yep.
And so I didn't immediately make a breach, which resulted in us being there a little bit longer. And then
were you stacked there, or were you in a defensive position at that point?
We cleared the trench, and then we stacked, and I was going to initiate the breach even without like just on my own initiative, and then that's when it happened. But we did have half the element watching security out. I guess I'm not sure why they weren't seen. I'd definitely like to see SG's footage from that. It might have been an angle thing or something. Because I had one guy watching towards where we heard I assume your contacts, and then another guy watching towards the trench.
It sounds like the guy came from the direct east. Faulkner, if you could comment on where you actually were on the map or in relation to them.
Just 1 second.
Is it the 2-2 kilo mark that we hit?
The trench is about there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this marker here.
Yep.
And essentially he moved in this way and was literally up on the trench when he saw the team stacked here. So possible that there was some obscuration from the trench, but I mean, if I could see them clearly enough to know that it's a juicy grenade target, they should have seen something.
Yeah, Shep, from what it sounds like, it's reasonable that you were watching this direction, and it got missed in that gap if you didn't have somebody out this way. It's also, I've seen it plenty of times from S2. People just miss shit. People aren't holding as security or as good security as they think they are. They get target fixated on something else. They're not paying as close attention. Like, shit happens.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have 100% of the element watching security because we were looking for a good breach point. So it might have just been the sector that, like, one of the people that were looking for the breach point would have covered, I guess.
Could we go there?
Perfect 360.
No.
Clearly that is what occurred, because, I mean, if you had been pulling security in the direction that he was at, it would have, caught the dude with the grenade. There's not really another option around that. So
yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to like find and then make a breach without anybody not being on, like.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Like I said, the major gap there was me pulling your support off, I think. There were, as is usually the case with these, it's a series of minor errors that cascade into a complete mission failure. Like, almost, I don't think I have ever seen it where there was like one major catastrophic error. Like, maybe it's occurred once or twice, but like almost always when something this terrible happens, it's a series of very small things that escalate and then aren't caught in time that just devolve the whole thing. So it's like tiny isolated minor failures that by themselves would be fine because people aren't perfect. But
Yeah, I'm not sure also how clearly it was communicated that I no longer had an SPF or any kind of like Overwatch at all.
Yeah, not was the answer. I didn't call you. I didn't tell you that specifically. I just told one that I needed them to push an ATAC marker and sweep through contact. That would have been all of the comms that went over TeamNet to advise you of that, and it was not for you. It was for one. So.
Right. Okay.
So I'm sure that didn't help either.
No.
I'm curious. I told you to wait for 6, right? So that was your impression on that. And so you were.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the decision then to stack before we were there and you were ready to breach. Like I understand looking for a breach point, but in my mind that should have been like proper security positions, you know, established out from your element, not on the wall from there.
Because when I didn't have 6 go there, and we did see that contact in the distance, like the one that you were engaged with, I decided to make a breach like on my initiative because I wasn't really getting like I felt that we were exposed, right, and I didn't want to stay there, so I moved to the wall to then make that breach, and then that's exactly when the situation happened.
Mm-hmm. I think if you felt
originally cleared the trench and we're there, and then we moved to the wall.
I think I would have preferred you call me on that. I do. I mean, I like the initiative. I like the aggression, but in this instance,
I did ask, but I don't think you fully heard me, and you did like I say again, and so I just.
Well, you should have said again then. Did you not say again?
Yeah, and at least I think so. Honestly, at that point, it gets kind of blurry. But
yeah, I think we can go back and actually watch the footage to figure what happened there. Because I think if you had indicated if you were uncomfortable at that position, I probably would have pulled you back to the SBF because I was uncomfortable with the situation as it stood.
Yeah, I was uncomfortable, but I didn't realize that I didn't have any coverage at all. So I wasn't as uncomfortable as I would have been if I actually realized how vulnerable the position was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still figured I had Overwatch, and I was still uncomfortable with under that assumption.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I was acting under. So I figured it is relatively safe to just make the breach.
Right. Yeah, I track on that. Dobby?
Yeah, not the most dramatic thing, but how do we use strobes?
Self-interact, go to equipment, attach item, and then strobe.
Okay, well, I don't have one in my inventory anymore.
So then
but
add one to your inventory. It should be the MSIFF strobe that's both thermal and IR. Good question. Anybody else on this? So, summary breakdown of failures that directly led to the loss of 6 operators on that point. First failure was a security failure on Aviation's point to not be able to identify in time the enemy force in a direction that they were assigned containment and isolation. Secondary failure was on the JTAC, giving an improper engagement vector, which led to a delay on the that force being interdicted. Third failure was, it sounds like Aviation again, in losing the force and not being able to interdict them in time. Fourth failure was pulling a support by fire position off of a support by fire position while an assault was underway. The fifth failure was not communicating then clearly that that assaulting force had lost their support by fire. And then the final one being not taking enough medical supplies to compensate for being down a SARC. Does everybody agree with that? And then lack of security, it sounds like, as well, to some extent. Powder, go.
What's that thing called that it's like as you're approaching, you recognize your last point of retreat or cover?
Yeah, LCC, last cover and concealment.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we would have recognized it in the moment, but I feel like some of that could apply here, and maybe something that we could work on in the future a little bit more. If you agree that maybe there's some moments where this applies.
Just in being aware of it, or
aware of it and using it and actually practicing using it and recognizing moments where on like an individual level or element level of having those and recognizing those a little bit more self-sufficient.
Sure, I just don't know how that helps us in this instance.
All right, yep, then never mind.
And, sorry, just quickly, I don't know if it was mentioned, but additionally, just on the initial movement in, one also sustained a casualty at their SVF position, which also slowed us down a little bit further as well.
Yeah,
so that's in the. I'm not saying it changes anything, just so that it's, you know.
I don't think that has an effect on the.
No, I just
did 6 landing offset to the south slow you down?
Yes.
That was a factor, you think?
I mean, actually, yes, because it allowed time for the enemy to maneuver on us.
The flank, yeah.
So if we had been on the LZ correct, then we would have been forward in our timeline by probably a minute and a half. And that would have made a substantial difference because we were engaged from our rear at the exact time that I gave the movement order for 2 to move down to the compound. So if we had had that a minute and a half earlier,
extra, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll add that as the first failure on there then, is incorrect
I'm
LZ.
fine to take.
So again, like if we look at that, that's a failure across the board for multiple different people, and they're all individually like very, very minor mistakes that all just compounded together to result in a catastrophic failure. And like I said, that's how it always is. So again, part of the hard part of us actually trying to do a difficult job in a legitimate fashion and not in a manner where the punches are pulled to ease our egos and placate our desire to be cool means that you have to pull your weight. And sometimes if we have minor slip-ups like that, the cascade, shit goes sideways. So if there's any takeaway from that, I hope for me and for everybody else, it's that attention to detail fucking matters. The reason why we harp on all of the fine details is because any one of them could contribute to cascading failures like this. So pay attention in trainings, pay attention in briefings, pay attention in operational execution, and watch that attention to detail to try and minimize stuff. And if you notice shit compounding, if you notice stuff, you know, going off the rails, say something. Because like in this instance, it was hard because we didn't really have the opportunity to intercept this before it hit a critical mass, but sometimes you do. And if you can see it early and stop it early, then, you know, hi-ho. And I think to that point as well, taking some of the ownership on the LZ, I was annoyed that we landed short and I had people who were off and I just was like, fuck it, we'll get off here. And that's the wrong call. I should have had them mount up and go to the correct LZ because then it doesn't fuck with timing. So that's another one on my head for that component as well. So everybody happy with understanding on the failures there? Ownership, responsibility, the whole thing, contributing factors.
A firm for my
lessons learned.
Yeah.
Yep.
2.
I would like to talk to you one-on-one just afterwards.
Okay.
At least for a little bit.
Okay. Good stuff afterwards, because we haven't really hit on any of this. I felt like at least the advance notice was good from aviation, even if we didn't have target engagements as well as we could have. The work for the remaining force that we had there in terms of clearance, contingency procedures, security was all great. The work on the body recovery stuff was solid. This ultimately, even though it was catastrophic, could have always, no matter how bad it is, it can always be worse. And in this instance, if we had left all of our people and sensitive equipment on site, that would have been way worse. So as it is, we just have a singular crash site to recover. And that's pretty much it. So good job on there. Good job on the exfils not getting shot down. yeah, I think that's
We
all
did
I
get
got.
we did get a maybe HVT as well.
Yeah, maybe HVT. Cool.
Did you think to blow up the truck with the AA gun?
Yes.
North?
That is. I
it's
just
part of
debated
the
whether
next
I wanted to
operation.
do that. We'll just do that at the outset of the next team's operation because I think Hades is probably going to be doing crash site recovery. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else? Final comments, questions, concerns?